video recording was stopped again. So, after we have asked for radical acceptance, which in itself is a process, we can then go to set boundaries. And using the same tricks we use for manifestation is also helpful to manifest a more harmonic relationships in life. Now, to reach radical acceptance, it takes time. It takes even to reach the radical acceptance that you're not in radical acceptance. Because that's a state of unconditional love, and it does take time. It is asking for clarity. So you use asking. You ask. When you meditate, you ask. Get into your yes space. Ask for reference for how you want to feel. Ask for how radical acceptance feels like, because you probably don't have reference for that. Crystal energy. This one I'm holding here is a canvasite. Canvasite. You can see that blue. Very good crystal for forgiveness. And I joined the kunzite, purple kunzite. Rose quartz is more for love. And I definitely joining, for example, the moonstone. That's this one, the moonstone, and the aquamarine. Also very good for smoothing out emotions. For cases where you have anger or rage, I would go also for the canvasite, is a very good one. And these crystals are great. Green calcite is very good. And last but not least is the Super 7 that I've recently began to work with, and I love what it does. It's a very strong crystal, not as strong as the Moldavite, but still, even after working with Moldavite, I felt this energy immediately, and that's the Super 7. It comes in many colors, and that's a combination of 7 types of quartz, amethyst, rutile, if I'm not mistaken, smoky quartz, and funny names like goethite and I'm not even going to try and say that. So I'm going to do a separate video about the Super 7. But these are crystals that can help you energetically. And then of course you can go over my videos and use the tips and tricks for manifestations. Know to ask for reference for how you want to feel, even if you don't have the feeling, because some people who are dealing with really harsh time don't know what joy, ease, and anything like that feels like. But you can also stay attuned to your body and begin to feel the sensations of the body. And then also have radical acceptance. This is considered a mindfulness practice. So you can take that from the mindfulness to begin to feel your body. When I used the Super 7, immediately it began to work on certain areas, energetic areas, and pull out the junk there. And that's how I got a bit sick. And being sick helped me release a lot of stuff, a lot of junk that I had inside me, brought a lot of memories and changed the energy around them, which is a great self-healer. A great self-healer. So I'll leave you with that. That's my tip for more the aspect of, psychological, healing, philosophical perspective, and a practical perspective of energy work and attunement to our body-mind work. And of course, to complete that, we have talked about the series of sexuality and manifestation, and I've shared some tips. And you can find my previous orgasm and manifestation videos and more to do the combination of these series and the 2-part basically, and the sexuality series, and go back to my videos, go over my videos, go over the yes meditation, go over sexuality and manifestation, conscious masturbating, and when I talk about the crystals, go over the crystal videos and the nature of nature video, looking at the nature of people. When you understand that this is is just a physical sensation accompanied by certain beliefs, and it causes certain behaviors, you can slowly but surely understand that if you have anger and you think that this person is horrible, these two are related. So what you do, you process your anger and you set boundaries, and you understand that this person is a sort of a robot or a mechanism that works just like you, according to certain rules. They have blockages. Release your own blockages and set boundaries. Ask to do that. Manifest that. Use the tools of manifestation. Use the tools of the S-Space to do that. And when you get that, you get less judgmental, less black and white thinker. And even if you get a bit more mechanical, it allows you to go back to your heart again. Process your emotions. Release your emotions. Radical acceptance is not to feel anger. It's to radically accept anger. Name it to tame it. Name your emotions to tame it. All of those things are going to help you start and get into the manifestation practice even when you're dealing with severe trauma. Because most of us up here grew up from severe trauma. We either had no money for therapy or tried different therapies, or we weren't manifesting the right therapy. We didn't have the knowledge. So that's how come, I can speak with you for over a decade of learning manifestation about psychology, neuroscience, spirituality, philosophy, body-mind work, crystals, and many, many other things. Because I've gone through it all. And I'm still learning. So this is definitely have been a series sharing some of the 20% tip that gave me 80% results. Let me know in the comments, how does this resonate with you? You don't have to deal with severe trauma to implement that. What are you doing today to reach radical acceptance? And what crystal are you going to work with? Have you tried working with any of these crystals? What are your experiences? So share it with people who can make good use of it, and only with them. And you can check out also my Instagram account. I began when I do my meditation and I send energy. I create a space of energy that people can tap into. So when you're tapping into my Instagram posts, you're able to receive that energy and these mindsets. And they're very healing and very helpful. And you can share them with or tag people who could benefit from that. I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.